Hope you're all doing okay. Hope you had a good holiday weekend here. Putting together a little something for our virtual car show. I'd like to thank Skylar for coming up with the idea of doing that, and Chrissy for working with her on it. Also like to congratulate Skylar once again for being a recipient of the Tri-County Cruiser Scholarship. So you're going to look at my wife's 2012 Challenger. I spent some time with it this morning detailing it. I think it looks pretty cool, so take a look. Okay, so there you go. I hope you liked it. Hope this works out very well. Once again, thanks everybody. Hope you all have a safe summer. Seniors, best of luck to you. Come back and visit. And the rest of you guys, I'll see you in September.
This is my 05 Mustang GT with the 4.6 V8. Everything under the hood is still stock, just the intake plenum. I did also swap out the exhaust for Flowmaster axle packs. This is a 2020 Mustang GT with the 5.0 V8. This car is still brand new. Nobody has bought in it yet. This is the interior. This is a 10-speed automatic. This is a 2019 Ford Raptor with a 3.5 liter V6 engine and twin turbos. This is the interior. It's leather and suede, blue and black.
Okay, press on the brake. So, what we did, we put some brake lights all around. So you can see in every opening, there's a light. We also have these big tires. Polar Edition. It's a 2014 Jeep Wrangler Polar with a V6 engine and LED lights. Yep. Beautiful.
My name is Sam, and this is my '69 Chevy Nova. I've had it since I was about 17, and it used to be blue with a black hood. So I guess since we're doing a virtual car show, I'll show you guys around. The wheels are not stock, they're Centerline, I guess drag wheels. I don't remember what kind they are. It's got a 502 big block Chevy. It came with the motor. I don't really know too much about what's in it. I've never taken it apart. It's got a Team G intake. I did the valve covers. It's a 650 double pumper carburetor. There's really not much else to talk about. There's no heat, no air conditioning, no power steering. It's very bare bones. The only accessories on the belt are the water pump and the alternator. So like I said, there's really nothing else aside from what makes this car go. It's got a 4-core aluminum radiator because this engine gets very hot. The interior is kind of bare bones. It's got a 6-point roll cage, racing bucket seats. There's a fire extinguisher. Again, no radio, heat, air conditioning, nothing comfortable. Kind of lucky it's got a back seat, I guess. Give me that camera, please.
You just cover.
I don't care. So underneath, we have a Ford 9-inch rear with coil-over drag suspension. I just hooked up this remote trans cooler right here. I'm planning to do a twin turbo LS build eventually, so I had to move my trans cooler from the front of the car. Here's the rest of the suspension here. It's pretty low. It scrapes on everything. These are exhaust cutouts. You could open them up and the car gets louder. It doesn't really make it faster or anything, but it sounds cool. And then I'll show you guys the trunk. It's got all my stuff in it, but here's the roll bars again, and then it's got a fuel cell and a battery box just to kind of keep the weight down. Other than that, I got a bunch of stickers up here, but that's about it. It's pretty quick. I don't know what it'll do in a quarter mile. I haven't taken it there since we swapped a big block into it, but it'll move. All right, thank you guys.
Hi, my name is John. I am the Vice President and I am a charter member of the Tri-County Cruisers of Wayne, New Jersey. I would like to show you my 1957 Chevy Bel Air Sport Sedan. This Chevy came off the line on November 21st, 1956 at a Terrytown, New York plant. There was a 5,797 vehicle off the line at a cost of $2,464. It's a 283 Turbofire V8 and a 2-roller carburetor, Power Glide 2-speed transmission with options of radio, heater, and electric wipers. That's it. I purchased a car from my fellow in Wyckoff in 1991. He is the second owner. His aunt and uncle had purchased the car new in January of 1957, and they lived in Hawthorne. The uncle passed away, and the aunt only used the car, like they say, on Sundays, and that was it. When she passed away, her nephew, the fellow I bought it off of, he picked it up, started to do work on it, and decided to sell it. He had it around 10 or 15 years sitting in his garage. When I bought the car, it was black with a white roof. I didn't like the white roof, so I painted it a little black. What I would like to do now is go around the car, and I'm going to show you the inside and the engine compartment. The interior is a car's interior. I did all the work on the car myself other than paint. The only time this car left this yard is when I sent it to the paint shop to have it done in black onyx, Ditzler paint. And to confirm that this car only had 52,000 miles on it, when I bought it, the fellow gave me all the documentation of the oil changes and services that Chevy did on it. And the last service was just about 51,000 something, and I picked it up with 52,000 something, and right now the car has 56,000. There was absolutely no major engine work to be done on it, just a little detail and cleaning up. When I did the car, I took it completely apart. It is 90 frame off restoration, but pretty close to it. I had fenders off, doors off, stripped it down, Veriprimed the whole car. I had no rust, it was never hit, so I lucked out on this. I've had it now 28 years. This is a 28-year restoration, and I plan on having it a long time. So I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you looking at my car, and I hope you enjoyed the ride. Stay well, and God bless.
Hi, I'm Chris, All-Star Transmission Specialist. This is my 1953 Chevy 3100 5-window pickup. It was a body off frame, kind of a ground up restoration, and it is 100% bone stock original. Let's take a look. Take a look. As I said, it's all stock and original 216 stove bolt. It was the original motor, original trans, original rear. It was actually one of my guy's grandfather's trucks, so I'm the second owner. I'm gonna start it for you in here. Is the first year out for her, but we're really not off to a very good start. But I think the rest of the season is going to be just fine.
This is Tracy, Mr. Hopper's oldest daughter. This is my 94 Saturn SC2. Some of you guys may have seen this at the show before. Thought I'd share it with you. I bought this right after I finished high school, so it's the same age as a lot of you guys are right now. We've done a little bit of work to the engine. We have header and exhaust coming this year. I'll bring you around the side over here You can see inside of it, super clean, as Mr. Hopper would always approve of. And I've had this car a little over 20 years now. So it's finally old enough for its historic plates. Anyway, I hope you guys like seeing this, and I hope everybody has a great summer, and congratulations to all the graduating seniors. Take care.
Hi, my name is Cheryl. This is my 1986 300 ZX 2+2.
And how long have you had the car?
5 years.
5 years. Whereabouts did you get it?
I got it from an owner, original owner in Bensalem, Pennsylvania.
Wow. Did you restore it at all? Or would you buy it like
No.
this?
Just bought it exactly like this.
Is
from
that
the original
right?
owner.
Wow. And I noticed, I couldn't help but notice you got Augie. Why did you name the car Augie?
Oh, I named it after my cat that I had for 19 years.
Oh, is that right? Do you drive it much? So, I mean, how many miles were on it now, and how many miles was on it when you got
I actually
it?
got it at 53,000 miles, and I'm probably up to about 56,000 miles.
Wow, wow. Is it possible, can you open the hood and the doors and the car, let us take a look inside? But you did nothing to the car at all, you just bought it like this and
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
it's in really nice shape, I'll tell you.
It was beautiful. One original owner.
Personal question, you let your husband drive it at all?
Once.
Once?
Just once.
Wow, this is really clean. Did you do any detailing on it yourself? Just cleaning. That's all you
Just
did.
cleaning,
How about
washing.
any major repair work, engine work on it?
Nope.
Nothing,
Nothing at
huh?
all.
So when you got it, you didn't do anything to it but clean it.
Yep.
Wow.
And the only reason the guy sold it was because he wanted to buy a boat and he didn't drive it at all.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll show you inside. And it talks to you when you drive, when the door is open and you're driving, it tells you your door is open. This is the back.
Wow, it is really clean.
And I bought it as a 2+2 for my kids so I can take them joyriding, and they got too big and now they don't fit in the back anymore. So they don't like to come with me.
Oh. Oh. Well, it is a really clean car. I guess with all this going on with the COVID-19, I guess we're not going out too much, huh?
No,
No, I know.
I'll have to just go joyriding a little bit.
And a four-seater, that's kind of a rare one? Or?
Yeah, there's not many of them. Not many of them at all. They're mostly a two-seater.
Well, it's really nice, Cheryl, and I really appreciate you showing us the car. And I thank you for that.
Thank you. Thanks. Stay healthy and safe, everybody.
This is our fleet of classic cars. 55 Ford Custom Line, 66 Mustang, 73 Duster, and 93 Sable Station Wagon.
All right, this is a 93 Mercury Sable Wagon. It's a true survivor. Everything on this car is original. It has 101,000 miles on it, and this car is like brand new. Now, moving along, this is Christina's car. 73 Duster. It started life as a slant 6. Now it's a 318 under the hood. This was redone probably about 10 years ago. Next one is a 66 Mustang. That was billed as a girl's car, the Sprint 200. It has the vinyl roof, the spoke wheels, an automatic transmission, and an inline 6 engine. This car had one repaint about 30 years ago. Now this one is a 55 Ford. Came from Freddie Ford in 1955. This has been in our family since the day it was bought. It was just, everything was rebuilt. This car was down to the frame. It's still a work in progress. The engine was rebuilt, the motor was rebuilt, the brake system was rebuilt, all the rust was taken care of. The car was recently painted, and now we got to start putting the trim back on it and then move on to the interior.